Lamborghini have brought the Super Trofeo Stradale version of the Gallardo to Frankfurt. We're going to have a look at the car, and then we're going to talk to the Director of Research and Development from Lamborghini. One of the most striking parts of this car is this huge rear wing. Now, it's not as large as you'd see on the Reiter race car, but it is still a very large rear wing. It says that it's been developed on the racetrack, ready to go racing, but you've also got this rear engine cover, which has actually got 10 large air grills on it to allow all that heat to escape, coupled with a couple of quick release bonnet catches. It is derived from the racetrack. Around the back we've got more carbon, double layer, along with the diffusers underneath, and then we've got the ceramic coated exhaust that we've previously seen on the Performante. It does make a purposeful statement about the car. A very purposeful front on this car. We've got the Super Trofeo Stradale logo down the front, and again this has been seen on the Performante. We've got the pointy nose, the pointy splitter down the front, and again these two scoops that channel the air through. It's aggressive. You would notice this car coming up behind you. If you can go fast, you've got to stop fast. Now again, we've got carbon ceramic brakes here, huge calipers, and super lightweight alloy wheels here. We've even got Lamborghini Bull branded valve caps. It's all about lightweight, and following that through from the front, we have the low-level splitters across the sills, and we've also got the carbon fibre mirrors. Again, less is more. You need to keep the car lightweight to make the most of that power. Inside the Super Trofeo, it's pretty much what you would expect from a super lightweight racing-inspired Gallardo. We've got lots and lots of carbon fibre. Alcantara, nice little centering line on the steering wheel, traditional flat bottom, carbon fibre, Alcantara, traditional Lamborghini centre push. Over on the doors, we've lost the door handles. We've actually just got a red Alcantara and carbon fibre door pull. Carbon fibre continues all the way through the car, from the gauge surround to the blanking plate where you'd normally have your sat-nav and media centre. This is all very familiar to me, but again you've got a different take on colours. You've got more the orange and the red, and obviously you've got the Super Trofeo Stradale embroidery on the dashboard, followed through with more Reventon style and Aventador style seats. Again, deep racing bucket seats. A lot more lightweight again. You've even lost the kick plates down on the door entry to be replaced by just a vinyl stick-on. It is about paring it down to the minimum. Talking about paring it down, there's only one choice of gearbox, and it's an E-gear. I don't actually like that because I'm purist and I prefer a manual, but I get where this is going, and unfortunately I'm running out of choices if I do want a manual gearbox car. But yeah, this is fantastic. You've got a huge brace bar behind me, which actually works through with the harnesses. Harnesses are Lamborghini branded as well, and it all says I'm ready to race. Love it, great. So we're here with Maurizio Reggiani of Automobili Lamborghini, R&D Director.
Yes.
Your latest creation, obviously, please talk us through the car in terms of the Super Trofeo Stradale Gallardo.
Our goal was to take the experience from the 3-year season of the Super Trofeo Blancpain monomarca, and we have tried to put on the street in a limited series what was the best from our monomarca, and mainly was to give the characteristic of the handling of our car. And for this we have taken a completely aerodynamic package of the Super Trofeo Stradale, of the Super Trofeo Blancpain. We have put with a big wing like you can see in the rear, and the engine bonnet that allowed us really to discharge whole the heating that we are able to produce. And due to this big wing that you can adjust in 2 different positions, we are able to achieve a vertical load in the car that is 3 times more compared to normal Gallardo LP570-4.
So we've seen the Blancpain series,
yeah,
which was with Reiter Engineering. How much of the development work is Automobili Lamborghini, and how much is with Reiter, or is it a pure partnership?
Let me say, we can discuss really about partnership. Reiter Engineering work mainly on the GT3 field, and in our monomarca we have really take the minimum is possible, because our goal was to have a really car close to the series, means from writer engineering, we have mainly taken some experience on the setup of the car, but the basic components, also the suspension of the engine, are 99% derived from the production series.
Well, the car looks absolutely stunning, and as well the red, we spoke earlier on and we heard about the red being the traditional colour for Italian race cars. It's stunning to see the car in that colour combination.
Let me say, the normal car is not with the roof black. This is an OPT, but this was mainly for Motor Show, our tribute to the 150th anniversary of Italy, and we want to use the color that is Italian color for the super sport car. The normal version of the car will be available also in black, in white and in grey, and the black roof will be OPT. What will remain standard for all cars are the color of the sticker and the color of the interiors. Means the red will be every way present in all versions of the car.
Okay, I understand. So we've seen the bicolore, the tricolore, now the Stradale. Is this is 150 units?
Yes.
Is this the last version of the Gallardo before the future?
Let me say, this was not intended like a version, like normally you discuss for the other. In this car, we really wanted to transport some technical solution that we have used and give a really big results in the Super Trofeo on the normal street car. And in this car, what everybody can perceive is a lighter version of the Superleggera, but with a really improved aerodynamic efficiency that everybody can perceive in the normal street, where you can improve in the handling. And also if you use the car in the proving ground, due to the possibility to adjust the wing, you can set up the car on your need and on your wishes in a perfect way. And let me say, this is not a really version like you described before, it's something more for us.
Well, I know that there's a lot of staff employed in R&D in Sant'Agata. That's one of the things that impressed me so much when I visited the factory. Something like 40% of the staff are in Centro Stile and R&D, is that correct?
Let me say, no, we are more or less in 200 people in the research and development of Lamborghini, and we have more or less in our Centro Stile work something like 8, 10, 12 people that our chief designer, because we are really different from all other automotive companies. We have a Centro Stile that work only on a virtual way. We are able to escape from the normal modelist activity, and we have people that are really fast, are really react in a real time to produce something that is already a mathematical design that is really the spread in terms of definition of design.
The speed that you can bring a model to market is amazing. It's far quicker than any other automotive company that I know of. And also the secrecy that you managed to maintain.
And what is important, and I totally agree with what you said, is that in this way we can, when we produce a model, for example for representation, we are sure to have 100% reality between the mathematical definition and what will be produced, because we mill the model and we don't make by hand like is made in the 99% of the other automotive industry in the world.
Well, exactly. And we heard about Sesto Elemento now going into production. Fantastic news for those lucky people that will be able to use one on the track. We look forward to the next developments from your department in the world of Automobili Lamborghini.
Yes, we continue to work. We have these 200 people that must produce continuously. News must be the spread of research in line material, in the weight to power ratio, that is our mission for the future, and we will continue. We hope to surprise all market of the car business in the world.
Power to weight, that's the big buzzword, and obviously it's the best way to make a car efficient. So
yes.
I wish you all the best of luck with that.
And in the end, this is our goal, and we will really prove that it's possible every time to reduce the weight, maintaining the contents of the car, also in the super sport car.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Maurizio.
Pleasure.